Alrighty. Guys and gals, how's it hanging? What's going on? What's happening? Guess who it is? Well, I'm Big E.
How are you?
That is the Naked Warrior. We're doing the Naked Warrior Challenge. Because that's the way, we like it. Off camera, I went to Iron Forge. We are on our way right now back to South Shore. We have all the ingredients we need for Cyclonian, which is the warrior quest to get the Whirlwind Axe. Now, we're way late in the game. We might never get the Whirlwind Axe, but we're going to try. We're not going to do it this episode, I don't believe, because we have to fight, is it a 40 elite? 35 elite? We're going to find out what it is. We'll probably end up having to do it when it's gray. I don't know. We'll see. But we have the tusks that we need. We have the 3 charms that we need. And we have the life root that we need. And what we're going to do, I believe, is combine these to get an essence of exile. And then we can talk to, whatchamacallem up here? Bathra. He's the Wind Watcher in Alterac. And then we're just on to the final part. I believe that's how it works. It says, yeah, prove it to me. Gather the items I need to summon Cyclonian. And then I will know you are a great warrior. Perhaps then you can defeat him and gain his Whirlwind Heart. Whereupon we'll be able to choose from either the Whirlwind Axe or the Whirlwind Sword. We're obviously going to go with the Axe. We did this on a Gnome Warrior way back when, and I chose the Sword. I don't know why I did that, but I did. Let's get some music going here. Cheers to you. I'm having some emergency. It's vitamin C, vitamin D. It's got some zinc and stuff in it. A couple of fishing pods down there. Oh, there's a warrior down there. Look at that. Little gnome warrior. Let's get ourselves on the mount here. We'll check in with this freak.
Time is money, friend.
What is it really? Leatherworking and tailoring. All right.
Glad I could help.
Alrighty. We're heading up river here. Down river. I don't know. One of those things. Then, like I said, we're not going to be able to do Cyclonian today, pretty sure, but we'll figure out what we're going to do. Been thinking about going into Feralis via Desolus, taking the path there, staying on the road. And then, because if we go to Feather Moon Stronghold, something like that, we can train up alchemy. We can get to the next level. It'll push us out to 300, potentially. But I don't know. We might actually go back to Desolus just to do some of the quests down there in southern Desolus. We're also working on fishing. All of our skills, as you can see, well, the 2 of them that we have. Oh, never mind. Wrong character. I don't know what I'm talking about. I checked the auction house while I was in Iron Forge. There's like 8 things total in the auction house here. It's just not happening. I was going to post some silk because we're going to be moving on to Mage Weave. I did get first aid this turned green on me, so we're able to learn Heavy Mage Weave. We'll do that when we go back to the keep there. Here we go. Son of a bitch. Okay. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. We need 8. I've got one of each. You guys probably knew that yesterday when I was doing that garbage. You guys like, nope. No, you need more than one, dude. All right. Well, that makes sense why I didn't hear the noise. I was thought the quest. I don't know what I was thinking. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. We have a quest over here to turn in. We'll head across, do that. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. After I get dismounted, because rams can't swim, apparently. All right. If I had any sense, I would have read the little parchment. It's in the bank. And I looked at it. I was thinking, nope, I'm all set. I don't need this. Yeah. That's right. We can grind those mobs. I don't know if we're going to go back and do it today. I guess we could. We're fairly close. Keep away from these guards. I don't want to have to wreck them. You know, 2, 3 at a time. We don't want to do that. Yeah, I should have known that. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I just wasn't thinking. Should have been another indicator when I put all the ingredients into my bag from the bank. I didn't get the quest, you know, the quest sound that you get from Questie. Alrighty. When is this video coming out? It comes out on Friday the 31st, I believe. Perhaps that's a thing. These are our people here. Pretty good. Pretty good.
King's honor, friend.
King's honor.
Light bless you. Be careful.
It's using mage sight. Use that mage sight. How interesting. The stone possesses great magical potential, but in a purely raw form. That is interesting.
Well met.
Talk to Caitlin and Booty
Go
Bay.
with honor, friend.
All right, she should solve everything for us. Okay. Well. Nigel's Point. All right. We'll head back to South Shore, and we will fly to Refuge Point, and I guess we will grind out some of these items we need. For Cyclonian. We did die on Bones, the priest, down here in the Azure Lode Mine. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. I didn't expect to die questing on that character, but I guess if I'm thinking about it, chances are probably greater dying doing solo questing than they are in a group with people. But, yep. I got overwhelmed. I had a bunch of spawns pop up, and didn't have anywhere to go. Really not a whole lot I could do there.
Need help? Be careful.
That's the way it goes, man. But I was kind of sad that it happened on that character, because I do like healing. We still got the self-found warrior. I have to bring him back into the fray now. Continue running dungeons with him. Might try to tank with the warrior. He's on Doom Howl, same place Bones was. All right, we'll come back this way. I actually have 2 quests now that I can work on. Because we have the second part, or the third part of a Princess Trapped, where we need to be anyway, these 3 locations. So we'll get 2 birds stoned at the same time. Tip of the hat there to Trailer Park Boys. Gotta get some pots going here. Grab this gold thorn. Need to keep my eyes open for a wild steel bloom. Got plenty of gold thorn now. All we're lacking really is the wild steel bloom for the armor pots and the fortitude pots. All right. Let's get everything going here. Got a single fortitude, which we'll take, and then we'll have some jungle stew. Let's get started. Let's get started with this patty. Pretty low here. Real low. Here's the burning key that we need. Yeah, these are some of the worst mobs we can fight, because we obviously take damage from them, but we also take damage when we attack them because of the fire thing, whatever they have. Not the best. Yikes, man. We'll work our way into the middle here so we can get this thing, and then we'll just stay on the outside. My girlfriend wanted me to watch the first 2 episodes of A Handmaid's Tale. I did so last night. Well, I watched the first episode and a part of the second episode. I think she's trying to get a sense if it's something I'm going to be into. I don't really think it is. It's like a dystopian future or whatever. It's just a little bit too extreme, I guess. I mean, I think that's the point, though, of a dystopian place and time. But I found out it's based on a book, and the book was written, I think, in like the early 80s. It's a little bit akin to Orwell's 1981 or 1984 rather. I mean, it's different, but it's the same type of extremism with the characters and behavior, but it's okay. It's okay so far. I don't see what happens. I'm going to continue watching it. I want to give it a chance. She really likes it. I'm pretty picky, though. We did get a burning charm there. We'll grab this. Yeah, it's all right. I like the actress. I can't remember her name. She's been in a bunch of movies. I don't know, like I said, if it's something, you know, just a little bit too far one way or the other, or a little bit too over the top, sometimes it's hard for me to get into it. I'm sure the book is great. The book's probably, you know, it's probably much better than the movie. It's usually the case. We got another one. Use stone form whenever it's off CD just to help out with the armor a little bit. Whenever I've got 5 stacks of Sunder up and then I go to Heroic Strike, I'm always, pretty much always disappointed with the amount of damage we do with it. If we got like this big giant crit, it would be most wonderful. But I actually don't use the ability that much because most of the fight is me getting 5 stacks of Sunder up, you know, more or less, and then just kind of wait for that execute. It usually works out right about the time I got my 5 stacks going. That execute pops up. How bad would it be if I killed myself attacking with the damage we take? I don't actually have a lot of food on me. This is not the best. I've got some frog leg stew. We'll use that if we run out. We might. We might. So we got 4 of the 3. I can actually put these on the bar and I can kind of monitor how many we have a little bit easier there. I mean, I think I'll hear the quest sound as well. You would even notice this damage on a regular character. That attack damage you take. Missed heroic strike. And they execute. Brutal. Brutal. Got a few bandages we can use as well. Is that Goldthorn? It is. Let's go grab it. I'm pretty hungry. Been waiting for some parts to come. They finally came today for my next door neighbor's computer. I'm gonna upgrade it for them. They had a virus that blue screened it and it was pretty messed up. I managed to get it restored and working, but it is so slow. It has 8 gigs of RAM in it and a mechanical IDE hard drive. It's bad, and it's running Windows 10. I don't know how it's doing it, but it's... Anyway, it only goes to 16 gigs, so I'm just going to put 16 gigs in it for them, and then I'm going to upgrade their IDE to an SSD drive, solid state drive. It should help them out. Make it a little bit quicker. It's not going to be lightning fast, but... Alright, we just need to do one more of the burning charms here. Did I just interrupt myself there? We may as well get... we'll eat again here. The food buff's getting ready to wear off, rather. You know what I might do? I might just, I didn't even think about this. I wanted to save these so we can use them for skill points, but might just make up this food. We'll eat the frog leg stew first, I guess. Doesn't restore very much. I think I will save it, actually. It's a lot of points we can get out of that. Can't wait to be finished with these. You can actually make gold off of these things. Not just these, but also the... Well, yeah, these. Selling them to warriors. Or, you know, on the auction house there. God, that was terrible. Actually missed so many times on that mob with... I only got 1 stack of Sunder up on it. Out of like 5 tries or something. But yeah, you can sell these if you're... You kind of use a little gold farm here. I mean, on this server, you know, you probably wouldn't make any money because there's nobody on this server. But they have 2 uses. Regular players will sometimes buy them too, because they could banish these things just to get in here and get this quest done. I don't think that's as likely as them, as a warrior buying them for the actual, you know, quest. They're not soulbound, right? No, you can sell these. Yeah. Oh, we got it. We're getting out of here. All right. Let's head to the Thundering Freaks. Thundering Freaks, that's right. Supposed to get some snow here. Well, it was yesterday by the time this video comes out. It's Tuesday for me. Trying to get a little bit ahead here in these recordings. I saw the next expansion of the trilogy expansion, whatever. I don't know the names of it or anything. So I'm not playing retail, but I saw it on the BattleNet coming out. Take some lightning bolts here. It's just as bad, if not worse, than the only thing that works. These are better for us, I should say, is they won't always cast lightning bolt if you're standing there in melee range. They'll melee attack you, but sometimes you get one. You just lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. It's the worst case scenario for us. Guess I could interrupt these by going berserk, but it's not worth it. Taking extra damage for a 3% crit chance. Let's switch over to this so I can monitor how many we have there. Yeah, crit chance increased by 3%, but all damage we take is increased by 10%, and it's just too risky. See how low we get? I don't think I can do it. Elemental air. Hope I can pull these one at a time here. The problem is I'm going to have to range. Got to get max range to pull him out. All right, that works. He gets a little bit of a jump on me here, though. We're at such a disadvantage when I don't get to charge in. So I have to wait for Rage to even put Demo Shout up. Right. Just a little bandage here. Let's pull this guy next. Okay, that's good enough. Ooh, that's a nice shot there. We got some green shoulders there. 8 strength and spirit. He's just constantly casting here. Only took a little break there. Yikes. All right, there's the another Thundering Charm, and here's the key. I think the next part of this is to kill Fozrock, the elite, but we will not be doing that. He has 3 little ads with him as well. I think one of them's a caster, or they can be casters. This isn't this stupid raptor here? Okay, we're fine. Thought he was going to keep coming. See if we can get everything we need today in the time we have. I think the worst time to get parried or miss when after I pop up Blood Rage. Well, it's one of the worst times. The mostest worstest. Sure. It's hard to believe I used to click buttons like that with the mouse. I did for years. years. It's actually you guys helped me out. Got me, I started slowly using a keybinder too. I don't know how I ever did it before. I really don't. It's so inefficient. And if you're trying to PvP and click buttons, forget it. You're going to look like a fool. I've never been good at PvP. I mean, every once in a while I'm able to make a play, but I had fun. We're not getting too lucky here. How come my KillTrack isn't... Do I not have it installed here? I don't. Let's get that installed. That's right. One of these add-ons was screwing me up. And I remember disabling this stuff. Trying to figure out what it was. I was getting disconnected when I was strafing left. It was real weird. It's almost like the same bug that happens if you do that on the flight. If you're on a flight path and right before you land, if you're already holding the right mouse button down and you're trying to strafe, you get ported back to where you came from. That's happened to me several times. It just occurred to me that's the same way I was getting disconnected sometimes on this character. So I think I disabled some of the add-ons trying to figure out what it was. So we know if that happens to me now, it's going to be KillTrack or that debugging add-on for Blizzmove. So here's Fozrock. These are neutral mobs. You don't... I mean, if you attack them, you're, you know, good luck. I think I charged in here low health because I was talking. Yeah, get this guy done. Don't want to be battle shouting here. Alright, we got one there. 42 elite. And he has, as you can see, I think there's 3. This one has a heal. Good luck. It's a healer, a warrior, and a mage, essentially, is what he has. I didn't actually know they had a little RP thing here. They're just following him around, worshiping him. I didn't know this. I knew he stopped at these places, but I didn't know there was like any dialogue there. Isn't that cool? Yeah, you'd want to get that healer down first, I guess, if you're going to try to solo that. I've done it before on characters. I mean, the way to do it, unless you're just unbelievably OP or you're doing it at a super high level, you just kill like 1 or 2 of these at a time, reset the fight, basically kill the ads first, and then take him on solo. Otherwise, I don't think it's doable. I've got 1 piece of toast left here. Sad. Also, the food buff is gone. I'm going to get that going again. That extra 80 health or so. We need it. I'm going to switch over to the frog legs, or the frog stew, or whatever the heck it is. Need 2 more charms. kind of want these things to pop up around the middle. Because we're at a disadvantage doing this. Didn't get the food buff. I think I can charge in on this. Seeing how they're standing there and they were trying to cast and it didn't aggro these other ones. It's a little bit risky, but I've got Intimidating Shout. Hopefully they're not immune to it or something if we do pull one. But I think I can do this. Just kite him back a little bit. I don't want to be too close when I do the shout there. Extra armor here. Combat. You're starting to pop up out here. All right, there's one. Just one more. And we'll move on to the cresting. Are these water? I think they're water elementals. God, I got a health pot here. Oh, we got it. Good. All right, we'll track the cresting ones. Got the key from there. Do it on time. 50 minutes. Too bad we don't have any rested XP going here. What was that herb back there? King's blood. Was it King's foil that Strider tells Sam to get for Frodo after he was pierced with the Morgul blade? I think it was King's foil. Aye. Samwise Gamgee. He ain't been dropping no Eves. It's fortunate that when they do that Frost Nova that they don't move out of range. That's what the kobolds were doing to us in the mine there. Good grief. Die already. They don't have Frostbolt, though. So it's easy to pull them to us. Slicing through water with an axe. Excuse me. Oh, we got some steel bloom. I'm going to go get that. We need it. Enchanted water. Allows me to make some fortitude. Well, we got 3 out of that? We did. That's lovely. We'll make 2 of these. Yeah. Actually, make 1 more. That way we've got 3 fortitude, 3 armor, and then we've got 4 agility pots on us here. We have a natural resistance to frost. I think it's 15 or something as a dwarf. Is that right? You can see it here. Frost resistance, 10. We've got none of these yet. Work our way into the middle. We'll get the key. Hope this isn't a mistake right here. Yeah, looks like we're fine. Kind of want to be a little bit further away, but I guess we don't have to worry about it. They don't run off. There's one. Actually, I think we do one more part first before we do Fozrock. I mean, I'm not doing that part, but I think you take it to the other place down in front of where Refuge Point is. Refuge, yeah. And I think something pops out there, right? There's one. 4 more here.
Well done.
Oops, I meant to eat, not mount. I guess we don't use the rage if we get parried. Doesn't look like we spend the rage there. Man, I'd love to get this axe. I really would. I doubt any of you have a character on Bloodsail Buccaneers on the RP server for Classic Era. If you have an Alliance character, hell, even a Horde character, and you would be willing to help me with Cyclonian, the Elite, I would forever be in your debt. I don't think I don't think I can do it. Even at level 50. If it's a 35 Elite, I seriously don't know if we could do it at level 50. Which is sad. I have to look at the abilities it has. I feel like it's got, it actually does something, doesn't it? It's got a whirlwind, I think, which makes sense. It's got stuff I need to avoid. Oh, there's not a good drop rate on these cresting charms. Got some Goldthorn over there. Do we spend the rage if we miss? We spent a little bit there, it looked like. Alright, they're starting to pop back up. I'm going to grab this Goldthorn here. You gonna let me, or no? Every time. Split second before you finish picking it. Every time. What a bastard you is. Food buff is going. Let's refresh it. Great use of the pots, though. Pretty much getting the full hour out of them. Terrible. I wonder when Enrage pops up, I should probably prioritize my DPSing over... Because it's not up there very long. Instead of using a Sunder Armor, I should probably prioritize a DPS ability that I have. Right? Because what does it do? Gives me a 25%... Gives you a 25... Try again. Gives you a 25% melee damage bonus for up to 12 seconds for a maximum of 12 strings after we get critted upon. I think I was reading that incorrectly. I think I was assuming after we get a crit. So I was thinking it worked alongside an agility pot, but that's actually not the way that it works. We've killed 16 of these since I turned on the add-on. We killed more before that during this episode. We've only gotten one of the charms so far. Not too good. There's one. We get another one. Nice. Frog leg stew, huh? I got to pass on that. Yeah, it depends on how hungry I was. Fortunately, I've never eaten frog. I've eaten squirrel, though, unfortunately. Thanks to my stepfather. I'd rather him have told me it wasn't. I was a kid. What the hell am I doing here? Calm down there, Freaka. Had plenty of deer meat. My stepfather was a hunter. And we actually ate the meat that the animals that he killed, we ate. The deer meat was mostly made into a stew by my mother. We were pretty damn poor. So I'm talking like a big metal pan. We had well water. And if you've never had well water before, I'm glad. Our water, it was very sulfurous. It smelled like rotten eggs. It stained everything, including your clothes. It stained all the sinks, the toilet bowl, bathtub. It was horrible. So she would put that water in a pot with deer meat, whole potatoes, tomatoes, onions. I don't know what else. To this day, the idea of stew of any kind is, I'm not down for it. It was rough, man. That's what he grew up on, like stuff like that. He was a pretty hard dude. I have nightmare stories about having to sit at the dinner table for hours and hours and hours. And if I didn't finish, the choice was I could be whipped with a belt and then go to bed, or I could eat it for breakfast. Yeah. I would usually take the belt if I... Yeah. Not at first, but sometimes it was just something it would literally make me sick to my stomach. Eating some of this stuff. Like okra. Oh my god, okra. I'm sure there's recipes for okra where it tastes good. Every time it was on my plate, it was like this watery, runny, squishy, disgusting... As a child, I just could not. Like if okra was coming for dinner, and I guess I'm getting beat that night, right? Because I'm not eating it for breakfast before I go to school. No. All right. Well, we're out of food, so how many more? We need 2 more here. I'll use the bandages. I think I'm going to have to cook some of this food up, though. I don't have to make all of them. I can save some so we can get some skill points out of them. My mom wasn't... She didn't like the way that he was. He wasn't very nice to her either, but... She always was trying to make him happy and stuff. For a while, she was, anyway. But if it was up to her, we wouldn't have been eating that stuff. She would have, had a little mercy on us. But we didn't... There was no, like, macaroni and cheese and stuff like that, man. My favorite thing that she made was if she'd, like, mashed the potatoes, I was down for that. I liked mashed potatoes. She made gravy. I was okay with that. Usually I had green beans and corn, like meals like that. Like, yeah, that was like a treat. But we moved in and out because they would fight like fucking cats and dogs, and he was not nice to me or my brother. So we, you know, she'd be with him for a little while, and then it would get bad. He'd hit her, blah, 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 and we'd have to move out. And she tried a couple of times to, you know, make it on her own. You know, a couple of times it's just me, her, and my brother. Not very often, though. But those were my favorite times when we moved away. Usually what would happen is I would just get sent to either an aunt's house or one of my grandmother's house. My father was not in the picture until I was like a teenager, and he was barely in the picture then. Loved being at my grandmother's, either one of them. Well, mainly my dad's mom. My mom's mom was nice, but no, never mind. She had a son who was my uncle. Not a good guy. Let's make up, I'll make some heavy silk here. We'll use this. I don't think I'll have to cook food. Don't think I can sell these anyway. But this should carry us through. We just need one more here, actually, which is good. Anyway, I don't know. I started talking about all that crap because frog leg stew, I guess. That's not how that came up. This might work out. I think we're gonna, if we can get this last one, our pots should be timed just right here if we can get it in the next 2 minutes. Well, this was in the 70s when I was a kid. Dodge the execute. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Sure, I guess whoop, there it is. All right, we have what we need. Let's go back to Arathi. Also, where does this quest get turned in? Oh, down here. Yeah, we'll do that next episode because we are, oh man, we're way over. We're an hour and 15 minutes in here. Well, here's what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to head back to Refuge Point. I'm going to fly back to South Shore where I'll rest in the inn. Next episode, we will start. We'll go back to where we were at the beginning of this episode now that I have all the things that we need. But thanks for hanging out for a little bit with me. I appreciate it. Take care. The Naked Warrior and myself will catch you in the next episode.
Farewell.
Farewell to you. Peace.